guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is over my foundation routine. I get a lot of questions on what kind of foundation I use, what primer, concealer, setting powder, etc. So I figured I'd film my updated foundation routine. I think the last time I filmed a foundation routine was like maybe almost a year ago, so it's been a while. I also do my makeup a lot differently now, well, like a little bit different, so I figured I would show you guys how I highlight, conceal, contour, all of that good stuff as well. So if you guys want to see my foundation routine, please keep watching. So as you can see, my brows are done. I have already moisturized my face. Right now it's kind of combination, so like my nose area of course is oily, but instead of my face and like my right here and my chin being normal, it's actually very dry right now. So I've already applied my moisturizer. I use the Garnier, I think it's like Aloe Cucumber moisturizer. I'll put a picture of it right here. It's been my go-to so far. It's really, really hydrating, but it's not like super, what's the word? It's not super heavy, and that's why I like it so much. Since my face is already moisturized, I'm going to go ahead and start with my primer. You guys already know, I've mentioned this in a couple of my videos, but this is the LA Girl Pro Prep High Definition Smoothing Face Primer. This primer literally makes my face look like baby smooth, and it also helps mattify the rest of my face as well. So I put it underneath my eye, and then also on my nose. It's really good for combination skin, dry skin, oily skin, whatever skin, because if you're oily, then it's going to help keep you matte, but if you're dry, it's really just going to smooth you out. So that is the secret to having smooth skin. I literally love this primer. So since I use that primer and it is a mattifying primer, I need a little bit of hydration. So next I'm going to be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, which you guys know this is an OG product. I'm just going to spray all over. Very generous with this product, just to make sure my face is hydrated, especially in the drier areas. This is amazing. And even if you are oily, you can still use this. I use this in the summer and the winter time. It doesn't add to your oiliness or anything like that. It just makes your makeup go on really smoothly. So usually I wait like 1 or 2 minutes after I've sprayed this spray to apply my foundation, just so it can dry and really soak into my skin. Lately I've been using the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. It looks like this. It claims to be a 24-hour foundation, which I've worn it for 12 hours and it looks amazing. You guys know I love the Maybelline Fit Me. It's like a holy grail, like my #1 foundation. This one is just as amazing. The only difference is that this has more coverage. You only need like a very, very little bit, and it like spreads evenly and it looks really good. One time I accidentally put too much and it started cracking and it wasn't cute. But if you use a minimal amount, it's gonna look literally flawless. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that to my Equal Tools sponge. This is my favorite for applying foundation. So I'm gonna do 1 squirt, and I'm gonna put it over here, some on my chin. Like, you can see there's such a difference. It's so full coverage. And I would definitely say that this finish is like a demi-matte. It's not super matte, but it's also not like sheen. It doesn't have like a satin finish. Kind of just looks like skin, but like 10 times better. So normally I would definitely do my brows after my foundation. For video purposes, I did my brows first. Now for concealer, I am using my one and only, my favorite Julep Complexion Cushion, the 5-in-1 Perfector. I'm in the color beige. I'm just gonna carve out my nose a little bit. I go on the side of my nose so like it can kind of like make my nose look skinnier. I've been really liking a bright, bright, bright under eye. So I'm going to use the Instant Age Rewind Eraser. And I'm in the color Neutralizer. And I'm just going to put a really little bit. I'm blending this out. And I've been really into using this brush to blend out my concealer. It's the Morphe E45. So you can see I have a little too much concealer up here. I'll go back with the edge that I use for my foundation and kind of blend it out. So after I use this brush to blend it all out, I'll usually go back in with my Equal Tools sponge and just kind of press everything in. I do want to add a little bit of color and bring my face back to life, give it some dimension. So I'm going to go in with the Chanel Soleil Tan Cream Bronzer. So for this product, I like to use my e.l.f. small stippling brush. I like this stippling brush because it really puts it on like an airbrushed look. It's not super harsh and it blends really nicely. And it fits right in my cheekbone. So I'll do like a small amount. And then I'll just brush up. This side versus this side, it kind of just adds dimension. It lifts my cheekbones up again, gives me more color. Draw a line and then I'll buff up. So you can see I'll put some on, grab a little bit more product, and then blend again. So I'm going to take this brush. It's by Lily Ghalichi. I'm just going to dip a little bit of it into my Chanel bronzer and I'm going to carve out my nose. Without adding product, I'm just going to buff it out. So for my bronzer, I won't even set it with anything. Since it's a cream to powder finish, I'll just leave it. It gives me a really natural look and it's not harsh or anything like that. It's really light, as you can see. I'm using my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. Still the best. Still using it. I'm going to put it underneath my eyes. Really anywhere that I put concealer at. So forehead. So after I've powdered my concealed areas, I like to go back and go underneath my cheekbones just to kind of carve out the bronzer a little bit more and also to set it. So you can see like my cheeks are a little more. For blush, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Blush Kit in Radiant. And I'm going to go into this bottom color right here. Can you guys believe I'm not using a coral blush? And anytime I put blush, I'll just kind of soft smile it and just drag it on. And then last but not least, I'm going to do my highlights. I've been loving the Fenty Beauty highlight, and I have the one in Mean Money and Hustle Baby. It's not like a blinding highlight, it's kind of subtle and natural, and I've just been hitting it right here on the front of my cheekbones. And then also get my forehead up here. And my chin. Just glowing everywhere. I will take a little bit and put it on my nose. And then I'll also hit the high points of my brows. The very last thing that I do, since I'm normally wearing my makeup for the entire day, no touch-ups because I'm lazy, I'm going to finish it off with the All Nighter Setting Spray. So I'm going to go pop on some lashes real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the final look. Lips on, lashes are on, everything is on. I hope you guys enjoyed this foundation routine. It is pretty highly requested on my Snapchat. People are always asking me what foundation I'm wearing. If you guys did like this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Do it right now, right down there. And if you're new to my channel, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.